Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a law student or thinking about going to law school, you know that studying law can be overwhelming. The massive reading loads, complex cases, and abstract concepts, it's a lot to juggle. But don't worry, in today's video, I'm going to walk you through 20 proven study techniques that can help you not just survive law school, but thrive in it. Studying law can be a demanding and challenging endeavor, requiring a mix of comprehensive reading, critical thinking, and practical application. Here's a list of effective study techniques tailored for law students to help enhance learning, retention, and performance. Number 1. Active reading. Preview the material. Before diving into case law or statutes, skim through headings, subheadings, and introductory sections to get an overview of the subject. Highlight and annotate. Mark key passages and make marginal notes. Focus on identifying the rule of law, legal principles, reasoning, and any dissenting opinions in case law. Critical reading. Actively engage with the material by asking yourself questions like, what is the legal issue? What reasoning did the judge use? And how does this case relate to other cases or statutes? Number 2. Case briefing. Create case briefs. For every important case, write a brief that includes case name, facts, what happened, issue, what legal question does the case address, holding, what was the court's decision, reasoning, why did the court decide the case this way, dissent, concurrence. If applicable, what were the alternative viewpoints? Use a template. Develop a consistent format for case briefs so you can easily find important details later. Number 3. Active recall self-testing. Regularly test your knowledge of key concepts, cases, statutes, and legal principles by creating flashcards or using apps like Anki or Quizlet. The process of recalling information strengthens memory retention. Practice with past exams. Review and take practice exams to simulate real exam conditions. This helps familiarize yourself with the types of questions and how to organize your thoughts quickly. Number 4. Mind mapping. Create visual diagrams. Use mind maps to organize complex concepts or interrelated topics. This can help visualize the relationships between cases, statutes, and legal theories. Conceptual connections. Link rules and principles from different areas of law, e.g., torts and contracts, to see broader patterns and connections. Number 5. Study groups. Collaborative learning. Join a study group where you can discuss difficult concepts and share insights. Explaining a legal concept to others can deepen your own understanding. Peer quizzing. Regularly quiz each other on case law, legal definitions, or theoretical concepts to reinforce learning. Number 6. Outline. Creation course outlines. Create detailed, comprehensive outlines for each subject. This will help distill the key points of each topic and serve as a reference for review. Active outlining. Instead of simply transcribing lecture notes, actively create outlines that summarize concepts in your own words. This reinforces learning and helps in the synthesis of information. use IRAC. When outlining legal issues, apply the issue rule application conclusion method to each legal principle or case to help structure your understanding. Number 7. Socratic method. Practice. Engage in hypotheticals. If you're studying a particular area of law, think about how the legal principles would apply to various hypothetical scenarios. Practice questioning. Try to anticipate the types of questions your professors may ask during class or exams. Consider, what would the opposing side argue, or what are the weaknesses of this argument? Number 8. Breaking down legal terms. Learn legal vocabulary. Law is full of specialized terminology. Build a legal glossary for yourself and regularly review it. Contextual understanding. Don't just memorize terms. Understand their application in different legal contexts. Number 9. Case law. Synthesis. Create case clusters. When studying case law, group related cases together by themes or principles to see the evolution of legal reasoning. Track legal developments. Identify how case law has evolved over time, noting important shifts in legal reasoning, principles, or statutory interpretations. Number 10. Utilize legal databases. Law Pavilion. These platforms are invaluable for research and case law analysis. Use them to deepen your understanding and find relevant case law or legal commentary. Secondary sources. Refer to books, journals, and commentaries to gain insights and broaden your understanding of legal principles. Number 11. Breaks and time management. Pomodoro technique. Break your study sessions into 25-minute intervals followed by a 5-minute break. After 4 intervals, take a longer break, 15 to 30 minutes. Prioritize tasks. Use the Eisenhower matrix, urgent versus important, to manage your study time efficiently, focusing on the most critical material first. Number 12. Simulate exam conditions. Timed practice. When reviewing practice questions, simulate exam conditions by setting a timer. Practice outlining your answers quickly and thoroughly, then refine your responses based on feedback or self-assessment. Issue spotting. Legal exams often test your ability to spot issues, so practice identifying legal issues in hypothetical scenarios and applying the relevant laws. Number 13. Review and reinforcement, spaced repetition. Use spaced repetition techniques to ensure you revisit material regularly. This increases retention over time. End of day review. At the end of each study day, review your notes briefly to reinforce the day's learning. This will help solidify concepts in your memory. Number 14. Connect theory to practice. Practical application. As you study, try to think about how the legal concepts apply in real-world settings. Internships, clinics, or volunteer work can give you practical insights into how law operates outside of the classroom. Number 15. Stay organized. Organize materials. Keep track of your study materials, outlines, and case briefs. Use digital tools like Google Drive, Evernote, or OneNote to maintain organized and easily accessible notes. Set milestones. Break down your study goals into smaller, manageable milestones. This makes the task of studying for exams more achievable. Number 16. KISS. Keep it short and simple. In law school, you will study a lot of cases, learn a lot of principles and concepts. Comprehending and recollecting all these within a short space of time could prove challenging. Most law school campuses have an unspoken rule that, unless stated otherwise, 5 principles are enough to score full marks on a given question. Thus, in order to study smart, focus on learning at least 5 principles out of a possible list of 20 principles is usually sufficient for most questions. Number 17. Study smart. Law school rewards smart students, not necessarily the most hardworking students. In your list of recommended books, always buy the smallest and most summarized book, as this will be the easiest to comprehend within a short space of time. Sometimes it is inevitable to pass certain classes well without buying certain books because your law school professor heavily relies on such books in teaching and testing. Most professors will not readily tell students which book they heavily rely on, even if the class may have a prescribed text. You will have to network with other students and use your intuition in deciphering which book this might be. Find some suggested books below. Number 18. Well done, guys. You're doing great. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Switch up your studying styles and locations is a great idea. Wherever you choose to study, make sure it is a quiet place, free from distractions, where you can be motivated to study. Some popular study places are your room, the common room, library, and study rooms. Law school can be a very competitive place, so be sure to avoid unnecessary provocation, but be connected enough to your community that you are aware of what is going on in law school, both academic and non-academic issues. Number 19. Safeguard your notes and books. Instead of lending these out, it's preferable to permit your friends to make copies of your notes. It is not uncommon to hear of missing notes and books, especially during exam time. Number 20. Attend revision classes. You are required to attend at least 70% of your law school classes. While some people choose to not attend up to the required number of classes, doing so may disqualify a student from writing bar exams, especially if the said student does not have good reason for the non-attendance. Whatever class you miss, never miss revision classes. These are the most important classes in law school, and 60% to 70% of examinable questions are discussed in these revision classes. Again, never miss revision classes. Congrats, guys! You made it to the end of the video. I hope you have learned valuable strategies to ensure your success at law school. I hope you found these study tips helpful. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Let me know in the comments how you study for law school. I'm always looking for new strategies. While studying is important, don't forget to have some fun and unwind. Catch you in the next one.